the undefeated, here is the Flash, Ryan Garcia! La Maravilla, Jayson Velez!
Keep your punches above this line. Shake hands, good luck to both of you.
It's gonna get warm real quick.
And as the rounds progress, I'll start doing what I need to do.
It's going to be really a round of who's going to dictate it going in this fight, because both guys.
Velez, I want him to think, and Ryan Garcia says, don't worry, I'll make my adjustments as the fight progresses. And
an aggressive and veteran move. He wants to stay close, and he wants to keep the pressure on Garcia. They're younger.
Into the body of Jayson Velez. Predictions from Ryan Garcia. Now
if he misses and he don't protect himself, he will get countered, because
old boxing adage. There you see the old.
If there's 2 or 3 jabs coming,
you see a nice left hook. Opponents early on. And one thing about Velez is he came to fight. He's got big. He knows.
Hands up. Velez
ring. Well, he's got Frida Kahlo. He's got his robe, all in honor of Cinco.
Can have Garcia really in a way of keeping him off him, which is not going to be a good thing.
On more jabs. That's not really in the arsenal from what we've seen in Ryan Garcia's repertoire. Ryan Garcia connects with a nice left and right. You see the leg of Jayson turn into jello early on in round 2.
Has power, and he shows that as the fight goes on in rounds.
Of a fighter, B-Hop. You've been there, done. Wants to do is bring Ryan Garcia into his fight.
Let's suck him into a war.
Garcia and Velez.
This is in, seconds out.
Won the award in 2013. So he's looking to prove that he belongs amongst those.
These fighters know how they got to win this fight, and also establish that now. Hoping that Garcia get frustrated, get tired.
Nice left hand there from Jayson Velez. What were the instructions for?
Just like that, Bernard. Throw combinations. They just want to see Ryan put 3-4 at a time.
Nice right hand there to the chin of Velez, who once again, we remind you, he's never
setting up a right uppercut or left uppercut after those combinations that was mentioned earlier to those shots. Velez has to be on an angle not to get hit with that uppercut that he just ran into just now.
In space and try to take advantage. And Velez coming in with the head. He fighter meetings. I want to make him think. I don't want him to think that he can just do what he wants to do against lesser.
Fighter like Garcia has to figure out with that right uppercut that I mentioned.
Go a little weak, and here comes Ryan Garcia. He said before 4 rounds this fight would be over. The fans start to get food chicken place in Puerto Rico, and he said, this is not who I am. I'm a fighter.
But not underestimate him and think that because he hit him with an easy shot. Want that win, each of them want that win just as bad as they wanted the first one.
And so does Velez, who comes out fighting undue pressure on a young fighter.
But it all makes it great.
But do you see Velez wearing down here in the 4th round, B-Hop?
Velez got hit with some good shots.
This round, Encímalo smothered him. Get in front of Ryan.
That's exactly what he wants to do. And there's that quick impresses me about this young man is how he's able to create space and take it
back to that. Maybe not right away, but it goes back to what got a reaction. You know, when he got reaction, he is a young fighter who believes in himself and knows he needs to do.
Jayson Velez is a more experienced fighter with his 30. You see Ryan Garcia trying to set things up. He's not just of a lesser level. I mean, his job is tonight.
Garcia is sitting in the pocket, and he's continuing to throw that off-the-cut, combination.
Ryan Garcia was supposed to be, it did not happen, and so here on Golden Boy Boxing on ESPN, trying to show the world what King 4 comes to an end.
Up at the mouth.
Undefeated Ryan Garcia taking on Jayson Velez.
Counter Velez, like he did. Garcia is passing the test round. How do he change Velez thinking and make him fight him?
So far, I got into the 5th round. Ryan said it wouldn't, but it is here. What were the instructions?
Expected. Obviously, he said
trying to find a way to counter.
All right, Beto, this fight. Thank you very much to our ringside reporter. Young prospects, but this is your career. And one punch can change it all, as we see right there. Another right hand, his legs wobble.
Velez spoke. We see Garcia.
Velez's observation of Ryan Garcia as he lands 2 overhands rights, 4 losses, but he's always seen the final bell ring against Jayson. You see, got some 26 wins for Jayson Velez from Juncos, Puerto Rico. Mexico, Puerto Rico on Cinco de Mayo weekend. That's what you've got tonight's main event on Golden Boy Boxing on ESPN.
The table and the TV.
Well, Ryan Garcia does that too. So I'm sure Golden Boy Boxing is quick knockout here in his 15th pro bout.
Experience. And experience past this fight. And Ryan Garcia, look at the combinations. One punch, I think he should add more punches because when guys who's going to maul
fight that Garcia's corner envisioned, but it's also the fight that Jayson Velez envisioned. It's actually very even when you look at the number of punches landed. Almost twice as many for Ryan Garcia with 56 landed so far through the first four.
Was his style. Then Velez somewhere either repeat himself round by round by round because Garcia's going to left hand and beat him to the punch and sneak that uppercut in there every now and then. Stop!
To think things through here, and he lands a nice uppercut as this here in the 6th round. Nice left hook from Ryan Garcia, who starts to unload his feet here at the StubHub Center.
10 punches, and he takes that play away. Velez has to, but he got to press forward and do something different. Get a punch on.
Better move being below the bell, the other side. That's something that Bernard Hopkins would appreciate.
At him because Velez is throwing one punch and he's throwing with a younger guy, a prospect like Garcia. He's going to, so those quick punches won't be effective to him. But I doubt if he can withstand this that Garcia is putting on him right now.
So Beto, what would the face of Jayson Velez? Did a good job in terms of that, but there's that overhand right that once again finds a home behind the ear.
Just as Velez walk in like he's going now.
Once again, he catches him with the right hand coming in, and then the loot tonight. And Jayson Velez, who's trying to fight, starts. I see what my opponent has.
It's up with maybe another right uppercut because he's
forward with his head, and he gets flash, speed, power, and charisma. Important. He's taking Ryan Garcia into deep waters. That's a champion defending the world title.
Get power shots in more than quick shots. You take a little bit of speed off the punch and you put more power. Get in position around, as we always say, and let the punches cause power punches. Because now you're in the deep water, and now you want to see with the guy to be able to let him know that you switch to another gear.
All right, but what were the instructions for Ryan?
This is it. They said mentally they train.
All right, so Ryan Garcia starts to roll up here. That this Garcia will have to deal with, as Velez said, I'm conditioned. My last hurrah. Fighter from Southern California. The percentage at 28.
Down, and he got to change up from just hitting me with it up and just throwing power shots.
All right, Ryan Garcia with his back to the wall. It doesn't have to be a jab.
Stop at the mouth.
Exactly what William Cruz wants out of Jayson Velez, who's taken Ryan Garcia to
He's not breathing. Garcia's not breathing, going back to the ropes, getting trapped. Velez must change into the corner and just let all his hands go like he got it right out of it.
Nice combination there. Trying to get a little fancy here. Stylistic boxing. They want to
whip and get my vision right.
See a round experience this evening.
What I like about Velez, he continue to come forward. You know, he's not as talented. All Garcia.
Nice right. Ryan fans are still. You know, Velez is coming up of a big right hand from Ryan Garcia. Almost comes at the bell.
Without a life jacket, let's go.
Let's get no floaties. This is the 10th and again proves his durability against Ryan Garcia. Put in a workman-like ease. He says, hey, protect yourself at all times, kid.
If you don't know, backs his hand, put his hands down, he must protect himself, and one shot could have changed everything.
Experience and Garcia walked in to the wearing overalls, and when I went to it, he said, I did, because this is a tough fight. I know what I have to do, and that's exactly what he's doing. You know what? Jayson Velez proved that you've got power, but I can take your shots so far. So Ryan Garcia...
It is, because he hit tonight, it was different. And that's a learning place that everybody's not going to go that out and still continue.
Impressive performance nonetheless from Ryan Garcia. He really gets to prove who he is. Ryan Garcia, a true prospect.
If I was in his weight division,
you want him now, not when he develops and becomes a monster. The businessman, Bernard Hopkins, as this fight comes to an end.
For your winner, by unanimous decision, the undefeated NABO, NABF Super Featherweight Champion, The Flash, Ryan Garcia!